Shit, man. What happened this weekend? This week, man.
Hey, just R.I.P. Virgil, man.
Man, R.I.P.
R.I.P. I'm
Man.
not gonna sit here in front that like he was my hero, whatnot. But as a fashion nigga, he is one of the first niggas to kind of like break down that wall for other niggas to like run through that shit. So I do respect him on that factor. But yeah, R.I.P. man. It's always sad seeing a such a influential black figure go away. But
Facts.
yeah, R.I.P. Virgil, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
R.I.P. Like I said, I didn't know much about him either, but just seeing the impact he had on people, because really, like when people die like this, and then you see all the people who come out and be like, "Oh, they did this for me and they inspired me," and you're like, "Dang, yeah, it's
Yeah.
a big
I mean,
impact on."
I did one of my fashion projects on Off-White. I didn't want to do it Off-White because I felt like I was a typecast. It's like, oh, a nigga gotta do his project on Off-White. So I was like, damn it. But Virgil's that nigga, man. He really broke them walls down. He's really a creative nigga.
For Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, lead men's fashion designer for Louis Vuitton. That shit's huge. That shit's nuts. You feel
That's
me?
huge.
That's fucking nuts. So he definitely broke those walls down, and I know there's a lot of good black fashion designers that are really gonna take that torch and run with it.
I actually want to know how like Kanye feel about that, cause I remember like in the Drink Champ shit, he was like he wasn't really talking about him, but like he was like saying like little homie stuff about him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it hurt because that
But
was
like
his nigga.
just saying that stuff to him on like live and like
Word.
not actually knowing what he's actually dealing with. Like
Word.
you think he's
Yeah,
like.
I wonder if he knew. Like, 'cause I'm
He
pretty sure.
had
Like,
to
I know a
know,
lot of close
yeah.
people, because like
You
same
think
thing
he
with
really
him.
knew though? Like
He had to know.
I don't know.
Having cancer and those niggas
And
go
this-
But
back
like,
to.
why would you talk bad? You feel me? Talk bad about bro?
We're talking about
He wasn't
Kanye
talking
here.
bad about him though.
He wasn't, but like he was saying like just little.
I thought it
stuff,
was
bro.
like he gave him kind of like props, because then he said, I remember when he was talking about it, he said like, "Oh, now Virgil making better clothes than me." And
Yeah,
he said
it's-
that I feel like that was him giving like props to all the people he kind of helped like put on, kind of.
Yeah.
Not really. I don't think he was like trying to shit on him. He was
Yeah,
just, you know.
on me, but like I don't know, bro. It's just I just want to know how he feeling. I just want to know if he knew about the situation too.
I would think so. I think all the close friends. Well, we don't know how close Kanye and Virgil was. Could we just see it through like the lens of like whatever? But I don't know, man. It's just sad. You feel me? It's just
And even like just the way he passed through, because it's crazy. It was just like how Chadwick, like nobody knew what was going on.
And
Yeah.
like
And it's just, it really makes you think. Like,
Yeah.
if you think about it, sadly, we lost like a lot of strong black men.
me and MF Doom went out the same way
MF
too.
Doom,
Yeah.
that Michael K. Williams, I think the actor who passed
Yeah.
away this year.
Yeah.
A lot of is I don't
It's a
know.
lot of black artists.
Fuck cancer.
Fuck cancer, man.
I was
That
gonna
shit.
say, like, why do you think people like don't tell the world like
Ain't nobody
they're going?
business, man.
Ain't nobody business. It's just some things. And that's funny how you ask that question because everything gets shared nowadays.
Right,
Even with people having cancer, they'll share it. But I think just some things don't have to be shared with the public. You know what I mean? It's just like I really respect how Doom's passing was, and it was so Doom how like he let his family let him know like after like 2 months after he passed because like it's really nobody business. You feel me? Like. You know what I mean? So yeah, some things just don't need to be shared.
Plus, I think people don't want the sympathy. They don't
Yeah,
want you feeling
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah,
for
nah, I
That's
know
what
that
it's
too,
gonna-
but it's just
It's
like,
gonna be a lot of pray for this, pray for that. When it's like
A lot of fake love too.
Yeah, fake love, and 'cause-
even when Virgil passed, it was a lot of fake love.
it was a lot of
Yeah,
fake
nah, a
love.
lot.
You remember when
People-
niggas was
he-
bruising Virgil for
the $5
the
thing?
$50?
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, even with some homies, they were like, oh, R.I.P. Virgil. Like, nigga, you was flaming this nigga like a year ago. So it's like, it's kind of weird. And saying, oh, this nigga like ruined fashion, but you're saying all these R.I.P. shit. Like, come on now.
Yeah, and Heike, that's like I'm glad like the hating, that fake hating stuff too, because that made me think differently too.
Yeah.
Because y'all know my little gripe with Chance that I had for a whole while.
Yeah.
I kind of really threw that away. I'm not gonna lie, like that. Realize
Yeah.
the whole thing is dumb, because I'm not gonna lie. See, if something happened to him, I
gonna
wouldn't
be
ball
sad,
out crying.
yeah.
Like that nigga he's a big influential person to me.
This nigga still made
Yeah.
coloring book and acid raps. So it's
Yeah,
like,
so it's like I'm done with that little fake
Yeah, I hate
The
that.
hate
And it's really
type
just
shit, you know,
niggas
it's-
really just hop on that shit. You feel me? It's like,
Yeah.
oh, he sent $50 and then like everyone takes the $50. Okay, you could say a joke about it. That's kind of funny. But then you take it a step further and saying he's ruining fashion, he's ruining streetwear and whatnot. And it's like now that he passed, you're
everybody
always,
wanna-
oh, this nigga was so influential. It's like, nigga, you just staying with the times. You feel me? Just whatever's getting you clout. So, yeah, man.
Rest in peace to my nigga.
Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace to you know, very influential black fashion designer. As a black fashion designer, I always have to pay my respects. That's one of the kings. So, you know,
His last show was what, like this past week, right?
I think it was a memorial show. It was like Yeezy. I saw the video with Yeezy and Pharrell. And it was
That
like
made me happy.
vibing
I'm
out.
not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
that made me
I was
so
like-
happy. Yeah,
I thought Fred was done with, bro. I, was like,
I know, right? Yeah. Vibing with them dumbass glasses on, but it's fashion. It's okay.